So let me just ask you, is everyone having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Yeah? Having a good time, bro? So I hope you all feel the same way at the end of my 2-hour speech. Actually, it's going to be as long as a mini skirt. Long enough to hold your attention and short enough to cover the essentials. So, for those that don't know me, I'm Mark. I'm Matt's much younger and better looking brother.
Yes, sir.
Today I'm finally acknowledged publicly by this man as the best man.
Yeah!
I know there's 1 or 2 of you here feeling a bit nervous or apprehensive, and some of you may feel that way, but if that's the case, you're either me, because I kind of am, right? Or you're someone that just married my brother. I'm actually really nervous about making this speech. If you've been hanging out with me today, you know this is the 7th time today I've stood up from a warm seat with pieces of paper in my hand. It's been a bit one of those days. Matt's handling it really well though. Last night he slept like a baby. See, he woke up twice crying for his mummy and peed to bed 3 times. That's enough about Matt, we'll get back to him a bit later. I want to say a big thank you to the bridesmaids for today. They did an absolutely fantastic job, so we have a hand for the bridesmaids. Especially to Laura. Laura's the unsung hero of this event. Most of the details that have happened because of Laura, so thank you so much Laura for doing all that. The bridesmaids just done a marvelous job. You look absolutely fantastic. I think it's fair to say that they look absolutely gorgeous.
I'll say that.
The bridesmaids are only eclipsed by Desiree, who I'm sure you'll agree looks absolutely stunning. Desiree, you look like 1 in a million. Matt, on the other hand, you look like you were 1 in a raffle. So thank you also to the groomsmen. We don't want to forget the groomsmen today. Hand for the groomsmen. An unwritten rule of wedding etiquette is that the groomsmen are not supposed to be in any way more handsome or look better than the groom. So I want to thank you very much for taking that quite so seriously. What's that? That's why you picked, right? But on behalf of the whole wedding party, I want to say thanks to Matt and Des for asking us to be part of the most important day of their life. It's really an honour to be here today. I know they've put a huge amount of effort into the planning of this. Especially Des. And I can hope that only, apart from this speech, everything exceeds their expectations. So thank you, Des. So, do you know about broke his leg?
I had no idea.
I had no idea. So when he broke his leg, there was some concern that this wouldn't actually go ahead. People were calling me, everyone involved in the wedding, is it going to go ahead? We're really concerned. What's the deal with Matt? And I assured them from the get-go this was going to go ahead, right? Firstly, there was no way he was going to not go through with wedding Des today. But also, and almost as importantly, I know he'd already paid for the wedding. So. Pages of this stuff. And on their behalf, on my behalf, thank you everyone for coming. Right? It's no easy deal to get here, right? So here we are on the other side of the country, the other side of the world, and I want to really, really thank everyone for coming. It's amazing to see everybody here, and Matt was saying it's just fantastic how far everyone will come for a free meal. So,
and to
a
see
few words about Des and Matt. Firstly, and a lot of people have asked me the same question, what took you so long?
Wasn't sure.
Wasn't sure?
I was waiting for the right guy to show up.
You know, there's an interesting fact. I was researching some of this stuff, and you know, the continents of the US and Europe are moving closer together very, very slowly, a few centimeters a year. So scientists have studied this and they've actually given it a name. It's called the Matt Holmes effect. And it's based on the length of time that it's taken him to make an honest woman of Desiree. Des, you're simply awesome. loving and kind and unselfish and incredibly patient. Engagement. When Des and I first met, she was a nanny. I don't know if you remember Desi's nannying days, but Heather and I had long conversations about how wonderful she was with kids and how she makes such a great mummy. We saw Desi put herself through nursing school, which proved just how smart she was. That was a tough gig. I mean, you work really hard, you put in the hours, you put in the time, you completely aced it. You went straight to that kind of job where you do what you do best and you take care of people, and I'm so proud of you. And she's tough too. You know how tough Des is? Like, I had a whiny day once. I came home from work and I was whining about the politics and broken paper clips and tired office fingers. And I said, Des, how was your day today? And she said, well, Mark, this is my team. We saved the baby, we performed a tracheotomy and pulled a cucumber from someone's esophagus. Seriously, I couldn't be happier for Matt. You're so perfect for him. Now I can officially and very, very proudly call you my sister. So what can I say about a man who came from humble beginnings and is now quickly rising to the top of his profession based solely on intelligence, grit, and the willpower to push on where others might fail. A man who is beginning to distinguish himself amongst his peers where no one can say a bad word about him. That's enough about me. I'm here to talk about Matt. Matt's got so many wonderful characteristics. He's incredibly good looking. Has the body of a Greek god. He's got, bro, what does that say? I can't read your handwriting. Actually, I asked Des if there were any topics that we should avoid when talking about Matt. Right, Des, remember? She said not to mention ex-girlfriends. Not to mention his run-ins with the law. And not to use any vulgar language or innuendo or tell any foul jokes, right? He doesn't leave a lot to say. Actually, I promised Des if there's anything really bad in here, I'd whip it out immediately. So I met Matt in 1971. It was just before my 4th birthday and I really wanted a puppy. That's what I got. It has to be said that Matt was a weird looking baby. Oh really? So we were at the shops once and the woman behind the sales desk made a comment about Matt. She said he was the ugliest baby she'd ever seen. My mum lost it. So we were outside the shop, my mum was fuming, we're talking, there's mum, me and Matt, and a policeman came over and he said, what seems to be the problem? So mum told him what was going on. And the policeman said, you know what, ma'am? Basically, the policeman said, I'll look after him. You go in there and you tell that woman what you think. Right? Actually, what the policeman said was, ma'am, you go in there and give him a piece of your mind. I'll look after your monkey. As a child, Matt, he was always getting in trouble as a child. Actually, he got in a lot of trouble. I was usually causing the trouble. He was the one getting caught doing the things. And he was really weak. Did you know how weak Matt was as a kid? You've heard, right? Matt was super weak. Right? We'd hear rumbling from upstairs and we'd rush up to see what was going on. We'd hear crying and Matt would be on the floor pinned by his teddy bears. But one thing he will remember is how I used to toughen him up. I used to go pick fights with the neighborhood kids outside 30 Cameron Road. And we'd go and bully the kids, we'd pick them up, and then I'd throw Matt out and shut the door and let him fight it out. So cool. And you remember that? I locked the door. And in preparation for this, I read his school report. It said Matt was an excellent student and excelled at most subjects. And then I reread it and it said Matt was a terrible student and was expelled from most subjects. So that was his school days. But he turned the corner in his youth, really, when he found his passion for basketball. And certain gentlemen here will attest to that. I watched him grow and set goals and pursue his dreams. And I mean, this is a young man that I look up to. I mean, as an older brother, to look up to your younger brother is pretty cool. And Matt went on to he played National League. He represented his country, and I just always love and respect you for following your dreams and doing that, bro. And as an adult, if you know him, you just know he just demonstrates hard work and his willingness to jump in and do whatever it takes to succeed. This is a guy that doesn't quit. I know he's going to apply that to his marriage. I know he's going to apply that to everything that they do, and I couldn't be more proud of him for that. So, love you, man. He's a great brother, he's a great friend, he's a great dad, he's a great fiance, he's a great fiance, he's a great fiance. Now he's going to be a great husband, right? And also he's a great son. There's someone very special that couldn't be here today, and that's
Jean, we love her. We love her.
She did send a message, so I want to read what she said, and this really sums up the rest of what I want to say. So this is a message from Mom to Matt. Get your Kleenex out.